Okay, give me a second. I hit the wrong button. Need to let this shit load. I need to set a reminder for myself. I need to clean my fans on my PC again. Because I'm hearing it whir up a bit. Alright, that's all booted. Good, good, good. Good. Yes. Bring this back up. Okay. Hey, bring it back. Failed to boot. Person, that's happened a bit. I'm also using the wrong version of Node. I am, of course, referring to my bot. How am I at 75% already? Shit. Minimize that. Bring this back.
Ad starting now. Ads are done.
Alright. I know I got started a bit early before ads were actually done, but, like, I have to... Your Facile is now going to be sacrificed. Then we get to choose the next gun. Yeah. Here. Here, Facile. And we sacrificed, and we got an achievement for that. Yay! Alright, what we got? What we got, what we got, what we got, what we got? So, we have the Rector, which, Rector should actually be interesting to fuck with. We do also have the Rokwa, Mosman, Salamander, Flock 76, which if I remember correctly is a fire hose. Then Araxis is a funny gun. Arbiter is a funny gun. Nop 22 is a funny gun. Gravekeeper, not a funny gun, but it is something. Let's see what attachments we've got available to us first, because I would want a recon scope. If she has them, and she doesn't. I could buy this. There's silencer, never hurt no one. Sell the helmet, we're not using it anyway. It's not the right helmet for my stupidity, anyway. So we got the katana. We could do the Roku 308. 308? 308, and rock with it that way. Let's see here, so... Vex needs 4. We could occasionally find her in the sewers. So we can... Maybe we didn't. We got guns wise. Could do Hell and Back. We could do the Star and Witness. Back 8's already at a pretty high level. I don't know what to choose. Fuck it. We'll rock the Beck 8 because... Wait, hold on. We cannot rock the Beck 8. Because we're already using a 9mm pistol. And I want to double up on ammo. We'll use a different gun, because we already have a 9mm. Ploika we could use, but the Ploika needs like a long barrel extension to actually be useful, if I remember correctly. Okay, we'll do that. God, we got too much shit. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, first things first, just as with always. We need to see... What do you want? Badass vest, if we could find one. Let's see. Anything I could want from you? Insurance. Okay. We have ammo at the nose. We have guns like crazy. Hazmat suit, we can sell those actually. As well as this. Longshot oil will tell the fuck off, actually. I don't want the longshot oil. Longshot oil is Kring. It's Kring? Am I alive? What's wrong with me today? I feel stupid. I know it seems like a tall order for me to feel stupider than normal, but I do feel stupider. Alright, we'll head to the sewers, I think, because we should be able to find Fex pretty easily there. We need 2 cheese sandwiches for scrip, which means that we do not have enough. Chez right now. Yeah, we'll take this as well, in case we find Grosberg down there. And we'll take the bandana in case we find the Rat Queen. Alright, sewers run, bitches. I'm not chambering that in 9mm, because that would just be a waste. If I chamber anything in 9mm, it'll probably be the Flock 76. Well, maybe I do that in... Maybe do that with 50 cal instead. Sure, been easy goings. Now, the only hope that I have right now is that we do actually find merchants that are supposed to be down here. Because the Rat Queen's elusive as shit. And Vex has been seen here before. Oh, who's shooting me? Something that bumps up fire rate would be incredibly useful right now. Got Poutine. Eh? Do escargotti, but I don't want to do escargot. Broth skin, broth fish. Flat sandfish should make fucking something. I almost said flat Stanley. That's a different series. Got a scroll of plague again. Yeah, but this week it's been more chill for me, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Not been perfect, nothing is, but I feel competent. I felt competent this week with work, which was nice. This gun needs a boost to firepower. That shutter right behind me. Alright, Vex, show yourself. I know you're here. Somewhere in this dungeon. Amongst the poopy and the caca and wee whiz. I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Sure has been on easy street so far. Like, painfully on easy street. Make a man a bit worried. Shredder oil. Really? Now we need to sell shit because of this fucking armor. The moment we find something more valuable, we're dumping the wooden armor. Would you look at that? Something more valuable. Jesus, they got fucking annihilated over here. Wasn't even anybody left alive. Good lord. Good news is I have a much higher lung capacity. Thank you, personal oxygen tank. So drowning is no longer really much of a concern. What do you think was gonna happen, you dickhead? So just let you get away with that? Shooting at me? I'm better than you. Liver pate sandwich. Never had liver pate. Never seemed like something I would actually want to eat willingly. And it's just me having being too closed-minded. Pool oil. Pool of blood. Pool of... Jesus, fuck. Another one of these? Bullet bounces plus 5. I put on this. Size up oil. At least with the size up oil, it means that my guns are, the bullets are a bit bigger. Which means they're easier for people to be hit by. Hashtag blessed. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good day today. I've noticed that I am, once again, back at the chore mines. But, you know, my issues that I've been having have been getting a bit better. For those of you who do not know, and those of you watching the VOD, you probably don't know this yet. My ass got a fucking phone interview on, my ass will have a phone interview this coming Friday. I'm hoping it goes well, because the job will be double my current salary, will be almost double my current salary if I get it. I really hope I do. Because I've been wanting a new opportunity and to get away from my current position for a while. Really praying for that. We need something to bump the fire rate on this really badly. The fire rate on the Cavalier, not on the Cavalier, but the Far Sight is pretty abysmal. Fuck. It's just sashimi. Jesus fuck. I can't speak to save my fucking life, dog. I shot that man's brain out of his ass. If only I could have a brain, I'd be a much better off as a person. This is just a standard sort of, what's the word? Let's see here. Not trial run. Excuse you. Dickhead. Holy shit, I need to download Aim Labs. That was absolutely atrocious. What the fuck? Ew. Fucker shot me. Fucker bit me. Rat Queen. Perfect. You're just the bitch I wanted to see. Got any quests? Yep, I got you. I got you. You need my shirt? Why do you need the father's shirt? I'd have to die for that. I don't want to die for that. Now you get to sell me shit. I have a Freda already. I can sell that. Sell you. Like a skin too. Sell the Freda as well. If we could find rubber, we can make an extra long. The long's not as good. Let's see. We had enough cash, we could buy another piece of insurance, but everything we need has insurance already. Popular with among elderly people with strong accents. What a fucking praise. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Do I want to sell anything else to you? Not particularly. I can sell a snail. But I don't really want to do that. You have a cheese sandwich. Buy a cheese sandwich. Chewy and savory. Cheese sandwiches are not the best thing that happened with sliced bread. That was fucking... They forget their they forget the king of sandwiches. And that is, of course... the king of sandwiches, of course, being the peanut butter and jelly. For that is the best sandwich ever made. Bar none. Anybody who says otherwise is a dirty, filthy communist. And will never see the light of heaven. Smash away. What do you do? Bullet size was 300, no organs drop. We don't need organs, per se, and I think it would just be kind of funny to turn the Cavalier into a poisonous, like, shit's big bullet sizes kind of gun. It would be funny. Turning into my own personal funny gun. Be very funny, actually. And I'm just funny looking. I don't need the suit. I will take the soda! I won't take the green globs, though. I'm good on those. I don't need any of them. I cannot imagine the sheer amount of corpses I'm leaving behind in the sewer system are doing anything to help the, sulfur not smell like shit. Because I imagine because the place is called Sulfur, it stinks to high hell. Another SOCOM ACR? My steak is too juicy. My lobster too buttery. Hello. Terracord, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Well, we just gave her a blue bandana. I guess we're... This could make a bad joke. Hello there. Hello, hello. Alright, I already have the SOCOM ACR that's already been sacrificed, and I have a second at home. I'm going to sell this one that I just got. There's no point in me keeping it. Probably with the red bandana as well. You probably... I already sold the red bandana. Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Now we just need to hope we could find Grossberg and Fex, so we can actually get those two quests taken care of. Yeah, welcome in, Terracord. Again, I already said that. I'm brain scattered slightly today, so my apologies. This is essentially just a little warm-up round before we actually get into, like, fighting the Emperor. Blinker oil. No worries. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Right. Now, we have a gun. Where is... So... Difficulty am I on? I think the default's hard? It was the intended... It was the original difficulty before they added choosing difficulty to the game, if I remember correctly. Alright, so what I'm kind of thinking right now, we already have Size Up Oil, which boosts the bullet size. I'm gonna fuck it. Jesus Christ. That I will never miss. Oh, little bitch. But yeah, we have gotten through, we've gotten through all the way to the Shavwa Fortress. So we're just gonna go through that, and then we have the desert, at which point I will need to channel the spirit of George W. Bush. He's not dead, but I gotta channel him in... Well, maybe not George W. Bush if I'm channeling spirits. I gotta channel Dick Cheney. As I go through that desert. Once on hard and on hardcore. Yeah, it's a good game. The one thing I hope that they unleash before they actually, like, put the game out... Not to pasture. What was I gonna say? Not pasture. To production. Is that we have some sort of homunculus manufacturing system, because we can get organs and robot parts and all these other things, but we have no way of, like, using them on ourselves outside of, like, recipes. Only thing I'd want. Trying to max out everything. I've been doing that on and off. I've already gotten a few guns maxed out, so right now we're kind of working with the Farsight and the Cavalier. And I have turned my Cavalier into a funny gun by having every bullet be gigantic, by deciding that I wanted to make every bullet be huge. Multiplayer right now? Really? Multiplayer? I wouldn't have expected it from this game. Are we talking, like, co-op multi... Are we talking, like, PvE or PvP multiplayer is the thing? That's this news I have not heard about. Put a stick in their fucking lunchbox. I'm gonna kick their ass. They have beavers working down here? Probably co-op. I wonder how that would... How the fuck would they balance this game for co-op? Not to say that I wouldn't enjoy being able to fuck around with buddies, but, like... The game definitely, at least right now, is balanced mostly for single-player shit. They had a map we want to do, and after Endless, they say multiplayer. Well, I know that they've been in here more than once, the devs. And I will take... I know it probably isn't the case, but I will take credit for the fact that they added peanut butter and jelly sandwiches after one of the devs came in and they followed, and I said, hey, if you're going to add anything to this game, add in peanut butter and jelly. You have peanut butter sandwiches, but not the king of sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's a sin. The game also just gave me bleach. I think that may be trying to tell me something. Too bad I can't fucking read. Speaking of which, hold on. What's damaged right now? Lost in focus. Spread -2. Spread -9, -20. Let's see. So spread of 2.55. We could do lost in focus. This thing already gets the runs with already has the ammo runs. Once we get it to rank 4, we'll upgrade it. And it's the only thing I will take credit for is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Only thing. Everything else was their own thing, but I will say, found a few bugs with a few other streamers. Some of the guns bug out and won't shoot. You have something at the right moment. Paler saw clearer. Are you talking about the one where they essentially get stuck in like the reload animation and just sort of freezes? I know about that one for like... It's the lever action pistol, I think. Fuck, I remember what it's called. Bronco? Was it the Bronco? Bullets penetrate, but no, the move speed drops off a cliff. I think it may have been the Bronco. Bronco does it too. I remember seeing that with a different streamer. I've not... The lever actions have always been kind of fucking bumpy shit. Again? Again. That is like the fucking 5th. That's the 5th Bretta I've gotten in this. Like, that's the 2nd Bretta I've gotten in this run. Jesus. Also, congratulations to me for burning every bit of ammo I could have had. Good job. I have no explosives. And I am saddened. Oh, we did get wet wipes to wipe away my tears. Retrace the auto-loading shotgun, Paler's revolver, and Garand mix. Yeah, it's the... Alright, so the Bronco is the lever action pistol, then. Yeah, the Bronco does it. Anybody else want to fuck with me? Seriously, where are Grossberg and Fex? I have their shit for them. I know they pop in here. Yeah, the Breach Rate's a funny gun, too, if I remember correctly. Well, not funny in the specific way. It's a funny gun in the sense that it's got a weird mechanic that kind of makes me go meh. It's not as bad as, like, the, not the Rector. It's the fucking name of it escapes me. I just got it. It's the laser LMG where you have to load each fucking laser round into the gun one by one. And the name of said gun escapes me at the moment. If you are, by the way, Terracord, if you're still here, if you're looking for a, another game similar to Sulphur that's kind of got like this sort of feel, and you've got a graphics card that can handle it. Excuse me. I would recommend getting Witchfire I will sing that game's praises all day long. This is a good game. It is like one of 2 games I know of, the other one being fucking Cruelty Squad that uses Gnostic lore. Alright, I don't remember what level I'm on. Like, being able to make a homunculus is something I really wanted to fucking do in this game, because, like, you get so many organs and body parts and, like, robot parts. And a high-quality elf shoe. Like, either we can become the homunculus, or I can manufacture a homunculus. One of the 2. Not asking for much. Silver grenades are sticky. It's getting sticky! $0.56 to my name currently? Ah. Well, in that case, I think... And then you could probably wait, then. Not to say that I think it's, like, a bad thing you have to wait, but it's just, like, you know, you can just, like, you know... It's not a bad thing to wait, in that case. €32 game won't happen for now. Yeah. For the goblins, being able to do one-shot them, fucking headshot these goblins is nice. Grossberg, you dickhead, where the hell are you? Ouch. I'm in the EU. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of Europeans in this chat in my community. Which I always found very funny because I'm very much just like American, and it's just like I have like a few English people, quite a few Germans, a couple Dutchmen. A lot of Europeans. So you're in good hands. You can add Hungarian to that list then? Ah, cool. I've got an old friend of mine from Serbia that pops in every now and again, but he's been gone for a bit. That's probably the farthest east I've got. At least for, like, regulars in the community. Let's see. Now. I now need to eat more food, because I am fat fuck. So I need these scrolls that are worth a lot more. Oh, god damn it, Fex wasn't even here. Well, Fex and Grossberg weren't here. The fuck? Micro-wing oil. What do you do? Bullet speed plus 80 for a gun that has bullets the size of fucking Texas. And relax oil, hold on. Recoil minus 50, bullet speed minus 20. Damn it! Alright, well, shit. So, kiosk is... We can see kiosk on occasion. The Hawkland salesman may as well be a fucking myth. We can see kiosk on occasion back in the Chavois Fortress. I'm trying to think of where else we could find people. You wanted a singular cheeseburger, and I've had only double cheeseburgers. Truly first world problems. Jungian oil, let's see, relax oil, sell that. Don't need this, I don't think. No, we don't need it. Yeah, we'll sell that too. Blinker oil could be useful, but I kind of want Velocid Focus oil more. Microwing oil could also be something we could use. You can make burgers. It's what? Meat and 2 slices of bread? And 2 bread? I would need a lot of flour. There's no food merchant here, so... We'll find it. Keep you here. Here. You here. Bread, meat, and cheese. We'll do Scroll of Earth. No, we'll do Lake. Now I'll make Noxiosa. We already know how to make Noxiosa. Chaos Strike, Crusader, Least Resistance, Pesticide, Slush, Toxic Lobotomy. Funny one. Let's see. Scroll Surgeon, Plague, Voodoo requires Plague and Dark. Damn it. We only have these. Let's grab the other ones. See if we can make something. I need a Sylvie Elf shoe. Well, don't mind if I do. Plague, Voodoo, Earth. We're gonna try all the scrolls that we have. Explosive and Holy Fire. If I have them. Embers. Chaos Strike, no. Voodoo, no. We've not discovered Fire and Earth. That makes a Scroll of Lava. Toxic Lobotomy and Slush, no. Nope. Slush and lava. I'm literally just putting these together like I'm a kid smacking dolls together to see what will work. Yeah, that's all she wrote. You can only combine base scrolls unupgraded. Ah, fuck. All right, so. Unless Homeboy's got scrolls to sell me, I have no reason to be here. Alright, so... Any interesting oils? Overclock, multi-shot, kinetic, Gemini, easy. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. Not that I want. Let's go give Ralphie her cheeseburger. Now she wants sticks. What are you, a dog? Alright, lava, toxic lobotomy, slush, least resistance, voodoo, and then we've got the 3 that we can fuck with. Oh, and Chaos Strike, before I forget that one. Alright, what does Slush do again? Frost Puddles, Bullet Drop times 40, chance to solid freeze. So if I have something, Sawdust with... Oh yeah, that makes like a... That makes power bars. I have that recipe already. Yeah, we got a lot of shit. The Neuraxis is the one I was thinking of. Grab one of these. So... Alright, so we have a cheese sandwich. So we can find script. I think we could find script. I don't think we could find Grossberg. But I think we could find script, we could find the Hawkland salesman, we could find Fex. We cannot find Grossberg, but we could find script, we could find the Hawkland salesman rarely, and we could find the Fex, we could find kiosk. I don't remember what Kiosk wanted. If I can't remember, it's probably not important. Alright. I'm just trying to sort. Pray, O Lord, that I do not fuck this up. But it's me. I will very easily be able to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Nut spread. I got like 4 of that. Yeah, it's like the Tella. Trying to see if I can cook anything right now. We need... Fuck, we need to get that to the Scholar. Which Scholar, I think, is our guy up there. It's not the blonde dick. That's the blonde Magus I'm thinking of. It's not Dick. I was going to call him Dickhead McGee. We do have 10 stamps. I should probably, like, start trying to cook some of this shit, shouldn't I? Oh, right, the cocktails. Those make money. Do I have another nut? Hologram upgrade. I could. Yeah, hologram would actually be pretty useful for this kind of shit, wouldn't it? Fuck. Be able to stash the rest back, I think. And then we will sell the cocktails, because those actually make a good amount of money, and I don't have any use otherwise. It's like 200 a pop. It'd be stupid not to sell them. Alright, now we get repair shit, and then we'll go straight into liberating these goddarn terrorists. Alright, we're good. Then I saved up for that and just stored a bunch of cheese-based foods for script that then just mass unlocked everything. Alright, so we're going to pray that Vex, Script, and the Hawkland Salesman are all in Shavua Fortress. There's one thing I also wish that they would add is like something that can help me keep track of who wants what. For, like, quests. Oh, I saw him hiding in the trees. Dummy have to wait for them to fucking, like, start pulling that shit out in order to kill them, because otherwise they just, like, deflect you. They want that. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing, too. It's just, like, it's also something that I need to, like, keep an eye out for, and it sucks. It's just, I guess it's, like, a personal preference thing. I prefer, like, a whole list of shit that they would want while also having that alert, because I'm stupid and will forget. Where are you coming from, buddy? How'd that work out for you, trying to jump me like that? How'd that work out? How did that fucking work out, you pussy bitch? Who leaves a repair kit? No, I'm not gonna try to, like, understand that. The previous level before this one will have the occasional gun hidden in the fucking weeds, and all I can think of is who the fuck abandons a rifle out in the sticks. Maybe it's just my American... That's just, like, my inner American. The bald eagle screeching at the top of its lungs at me. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. I do love the TMNT references in this game, though. Those were a fun update. Though they're goblins in this one instead of actual turtles. There's only one turtle. And Brotendo is, like, alone. Alright, anybody coming to fuck me up here? Have you got charmed yet by the frog people? Oh yeah, by them showing their ass? Yes, I have. I was very confused, and then I realized what they were doing only too late. I didn't think that the frogs could, that the frogs had a bodacious enough back behinds to, like, convince a priest to, like, lower his guns. Hey, the cotton candy. God, you get so much loot in this game. My lobster's too buttery. My steak is too juicy. My chocolate too creamy. Maybe not that last one. Hold on a stick. It's like that old joke. What's long and sticky? What's long and sticky? A stick. Alright, into the Shavwani Fortress we go. About them shaking ass, they constantly annoy me about it. Showing I play out suffer for the ass shake. Oh brother, you are in a community that will quite literally do the exact fucking same. Though they aren't here right now. They won't bother you, I'll say this much. They're not gonna bother you. They just usually annoy the shit out of me, which is typical for any stream, really. Now, I don't know if this is the kind of Loda I would want to fight the Emperor with, truth be told. I think I probably should have grabbed the Rector instead. Rector? I don't even know her! Trying to figure out what I should eat. Rice is kind of valuable. I need a merchant immediately. Oh, kiosk! Oh, script! Give that a second. Don't let that fire burn down a bit. Hey, it's a shitter! What should I store in said shitter? Probably the soapy wool. Yeah. Oh, now we can go and get my ship back. I did find it very funny when they first, like, showed up, and I'm thinking, what the fuck do these guys do? They're not even attacking me. And then it's just like they start shaking their ass at me. Oh, not these bitches. Get away from me, multi-tit freak. Fucking hate those guys. A guitar? Can't play music on this guitar, though. I was making a guitar joke there, believe it or not, chat room. Unfortunately. You know what how you call a dog with no legs? Not like it's gonna run for you calling it. I shouldn't be laughing at that joke, but like that was funny. I shouldn't laugh at that. Terrible fucking joke, but terrible in a way. But not a bad joke, but a terrible, like, ethically wrong joke, I'll say. Ah, my eye. Ugh. I might fall up on shit again. One thing I will say is that there should be a recipe for us to, like, boil rice. That should be a thing. Have a dark sense of humor. You'll be fit on pretty well. You can't just use water and, like, rice to make boiled rice, apparently. Which is, like, shit. Hmm. We need to keep the snails. +5, +15. Maybe I shouldn't have tried picking that up. I will say, though, the, like, this airlock sort of business here is really good for the game as well. Let you cook with a fire scroll and water to make holy water. You could use slow fire to boil the hell out of water. Really? There's a lot of shit that they'll hopefully add. I imagine that there'll still be some here you are, fucker. There'll still be some updates as time goes on. Even after they put the 1.0 version of this game out. I don't think they'll just, like, straight up, like, say, now we're done and, like, disappear. I kind of want to take the high heel with me because I know for a fact that, Stiff Leg uses them for whatever fucking reason, and I still think he's a pervert. Because it's just like, he wants high heels, and all I can think of is he's gonna be freaky with them. Hello? Cookers, are you here? I need to cook. I would like to do some cooking today. Seriously, unless... Oh, hold on, wait, look. Is he fighting? Who leaves a fucking LMG in a pot? Hello? Who leaves an LMG in a pot? Come on. I thought I lost the fourth. I didn't. Keeping the Rector on me simply because it's worth more than the cell. Kill me! The shell. Really, Ralph? There's worse people to see here. But this leaves a combat boot. Come on. Yeah, I sell you shit. You're getting the Rector. Didn't even know her. Kill me. Do I want to sell the high heel? Maybe I do. Let's see. Anything that I could sell to you. Alright. Do be warned, though, Terracord. We are going to have ads starting up soon. I don't like running the ads, but the other option is, you know, pre-roll shit, and that ruins the experience IMO. I'm gonna go back and get the fucking turtle shell. So, if you'd be so kind, you know, if you'd leave for them, I don't mind. I don't blame you. I will say thank you for joining and thank you for following. Otherwise, like, stick around for like 3 minutes and, like, get up, get coffee, take a leak.
Ads are done.
Alright, right back. Sorry for the ads, everyone. We should be good for now. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't want to buy anything here. You know what? If we could find a place to cook it, we could get some grenades. Otherwise, we're okay. But honestly, good on the sulfur devs for getting so many, like, sales. It's a good game. It deserves it. Ow. Fucking explosive suicide dickheads. And the freaky ass ninja women. Could be a separate campaign for story, endless mode, or something insane given the devs. Yeah. You know what? Endless mode with multiplayer would actually probably kick ass. I think they could pull off endless multiplayer. I guess I was thinking more like campaign co-op. But like a multiplayer, endless multiplayer would also work. Alright, we now have a ton of food. Yay. And grenades. Look at all the space I have for grenades. At least we can cook. Yeah, nice try, fucko. You dropped oil. Hold on. I don't like the fact that the naked dudes drop oil. That has an implication. Oh, it's a high cut helmet. Not as good as my my knight's helmet though. The high cut. Not as good. I'm gonna sell it. Can't wait to see the fight the desert boss. Oh, you mean Desert Claus? I had to fight where I have to fight fucking Santa Claus? Yeah, I know about him. When the new updates and everything changed, I decided that I needed to actually like start from scratch because there's a lot of stuff I was missing. Because I was already so far ahead. Desert Claus is a bitch ass motherfucker. Thank God this game doesn't have fall damage. I see you, bitch. Where'd you go? Actually, where did he go? Did I hallucinate him? Technically, there is fall damage. I mean, if you fall out of the map, sure, but... Oh, that should make a spaghetti bolognese. Oh, I need meat otherwise to make spaghetti bolognese. If I had broth, I could make ramen. Another fucking helmet. I think we need to smell more shit. I could probably also do with some smelling and spelling. Yeah, I don't think this is the one I'm going to be using to fight the Emperor, though. Just because there's just not enough damage. What's up, Ralph? I needed to sell shit to you again. You're getting this high-cut helmet. I'm going to give you... Instead of getting homemade one, certainly not authentic Italian. Listen, homemade is better than, like, the box shit. Sometimes. If you make it right. Chance to consume extra ammo is a devastating thing for this gun. I cannot take that. Alright, we're gonna keep using the Cavalier simply because I need to get this to level 5 so I can sacrifice it. And it's not like I'm really buying the new guns when I'm sacrificing them. It's more just that I'm It's more just like it's actually just like a way for me to forcibly have to change my guns out and not use like comfort guns. I think the next one we'll use after this is probably the Dirk. But we're gonna like swap out, we're gonna do a barrel swap on it though. Yeah, instead of like, because it's like a 9mm and it sucks as 9mm, I'm gonna make it 50 cal. Tastes really good. Make a big pop worth of €20 for multiple days. Yup. Yup. I'm thankful I live where I do, because a lot of the United States is not very easily walkable. I mean, listen, you can walk the United States. It's just a matter of avoiding getting hit by drunks. Because unfortunately... Ow. Die. I heard somebody go, wee. I see somebody up there. The fact this cloak shields him from poison damage is bullshit. Take the seaweed. Tastes really good. Yeah, I already read that comment. I thought it was... Yeah, I've got a couple of recipes for, like, homemade pasta. Always good shit. And it doesn't take terribly long. Just that it's, like, when it's, like, essentially, like, well under, like, €1 per box, and it's just, like, that'll last me... That'll take all of, like, 3 days for me to make. It's, you know... More just, like, an occasional thing. So I live alone, so it's not like I've got, like, a huge family to take care of or anything. Cloak protected from me shooting 80 rockets at him. Yeah, that cloak is a bit over OP. Graved salmon. Well, I mean, the salmon's fucking dead, so... Apparently it's cured, so what's with the grave thing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, this is like a disease joke. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Where did I come from? A lot of corpses that way. I think I came from the other way. I did not come from this way, I mean. Scrimp, where the fuck are you? Scrimp, Vex, any one of you fuckers. I've got too much loot. It's grave because it's the grave because it's dead? Yeah. I mean, every fish you find in this game is dead. What the fuck is this thing? Hold on, what is this fucking marathon-ass gun? The Songbird. Compact, high fire rate, vaguely bird-themed SMG, part of a marketing collaboration. Accidental stabbings and lacerations from misuse of the magazine are not covered by insurance. It's a knife mag, huh? Fires like a hummingbird when the magazine is full, then progressively slows throughout. Yikes. That's a new gun I've not seen. Looks like some shit you'd see in, like, Marathon. Dirk, really? Really? Give me a Dirk? Pack! Fucking bitches. They were all hiding up there. Not take the bandana. I don't rep that crew. Scroll of Crusader. Increased damage on target for every bullet hit. That is a incredibly powerful fucking thing. Huh. That would actually turn this gun into something that could be useful for the boss. So I remember the Emperor was a fuckhead in this game. Not for like the double phase shit, but more just like he will kick you in the teeth and then just like keep kicking until you have nothing but powder. Earthworm. This game is teaching me bad habits. It's decent to turn a 40-shot DMR with the priming bolt. Oh shit. I think the ballistic vest is worse than what I've got currently on plate carrier. It's 12, but accuracy plus 15. Which is the plate carrier, which has carried me in this game. Plus 30, yeah. Granted, if I ever lost these shoes, I'd have to strip immediately, because I would not be able to move quick enough. Where did that come from? I think that's a stick. We need a lot of those. Why is this beat so penisy all of a sudden? The cheese, Grommet! God, we get so much food in this just by cooking. Holy shit. Is this the way forward? I don't think it is. It could be. Really good almost any of gun boost damage to slows the RPM limit, but it gives you so much control and accuracy with single fire. Yeah. I murdered a Chavois child. I feel bad, but not really. For that because fuck them kids. Oh, I can't escape the map. That is bullshit. Alright. Am I still healing? Let me reload. Hello, merchants. Any of you here? I have many goods and goods to sell for your services. Maybe this was back the way I came. can't remember. It was. I will say that the music's kind of funky for what's supposed to be like East Asian themed. Oh, brother, come on. Graved salmon. Fuck it. At least the game knows I'm not making a grave mistake. I'm gonna get hit with a brick for that joke. They're gonna, like, beat me to death with a fucking hammer. They've trapped me like a rat in a cage. Eat the Savapi. God damn. We have a stick. Ralphie will soon get her sticks. Bathe me in that money. I got chores I gotta do today, too. Thank you, I guess? Don't know where that came from, but I'm not gonna lick a gift horse in the mouth. Lick? Look. Not lick. Not lick. Look. Look the gift horse in the mouth. Not lick it. I'm not licking the horse. No, 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 no. I misspoke. Oh, thank God. At least thank God fucking Cray wasn't here, man. Or he would never let me live that down. Script! Just the lady I wanted to see. You broke a pot in the wall and gave you a helmet? Yeah. Lick a horse? No. No. Paracord, we're not getting into this. No. I didn't say anything. I'm the Pope. I'm innocent in all charges. What oil do I have on me? Lost in focus. Yeah. So spread of 0.85, not bad. Script, I got quests. I had some shit for you. Cheese. Why do you need... Oh my God, you bitch. Cheese sandwich is two bread and cheese, yeah? So you. I'm keeping the fucking high heel because there's a chance that our dearest little totally not a pervert stiff leg needs it. Bread and cheese, 2 bread and cheese, gotcha. Because I tried with just 1 bread and 1 cheese and it didn't work. Reload speed plus 60, RPM minus 20. RPM's already pretty horrific on this. Fuck it. Oh, that makes this gun actually a bit more usable. And it's such a low, like, drop in the bucket for how much, like, speed you lose. We got a yellow hoodie. Going to sell to script. We are keeping the fucking songbird. We may just use this after we either get the Farsight or the Cavalier up to speed and get that sacrificed. I've not used it before, and I want to see how it works, but I don't want to, like, start using it now. We need to keep the fucking escargot, because Fex could be anywhere in this fucking place. You know, it seems as if she's doing nothing but fexing with me. Forgive me for my bad jokes. I will be making more of them. Girly Pop dropped her fucking kidney stone when I killed her. The relief that she felt probably wasn't as good as it should have been. Motherfucker. No, that worked. Tanker helmet. One of these days we'll need to get like a football helmet and it'll just be like for the specialist little priest on the planet. And all I can think of is cool. Thanks. I always wanted to be known as disabled. You think that those would drop? Or light broom would go nice on my Farsight? Yeah, I need to start experimenting more with the oils because, like, you could make some broken fucking guns in this game with the oil. And with the spread on this being so low now, I straight up probably can get away with not having to aim anymore. At least nobody here wants Shapwani flesh. You bitch. Alright, how did you delay the shot? How did you delay that shot? That was bullshit and you know it. Take the fucking Maki. My favorite bitch! Enjoy the snails. And now you need Christmas spice. I had that before, but I ate it. Yikes. So I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing, we saw script, we're probably not going to be seeing our dearest friend Kiosk. Well, friend's a strong word for Kiosk. Not because I don't consider her a friend, but because I don't think she considers me a friend. I'm like a minor nuisance to her at best. Oh, if only I had the knee pads so I could slide like a son of a bitch. I guess they're afraid of my powers. No, they're not. They're just over there, hiding like cowards. Rocket boot. Oh, we can sell shit to Fex. I totally forgot we could do that. God damn it. We got 10K. I could probably get away with just, like, buying one of each of these scrolls. Frostbite's really fucking good against the birdmen in the forest, by the way. Horrendously. They are horrendous otherwise. It's really fucking good. Straight up, when I had it and I put it on, like, an SMG, it was less, like, killing them within, like, 4 or 5 shots because they were just getting frozen to death. It was so good. I mean, one shot, 90% of elements with usual builds. Yeah. It's one of the things that these games can, like, help you min-max the shit out of, is just, like, being able to one-shot shit, but, like, then it gets boring. And then you start doing stupid shit, like, you know, purposefully K-tailing yourself. The only one we haven't seen yet has been the, salesman. The Hawkland salesman. 6-inch barrel extension, that could go for the... Alright, so I did do something funky with the Ploika. I may have turned the Ploika into a shotgun. And said shotgun has been... said shotgun kicks like a mule. But with the right... But with a barrel extension, it should be a lot less worse. That's kind of what I want to do with it. The barrel extension would actually make it useful. Did they say I put my stable hit boil on with toxin to follow me and to farm guts and meat? Yeah, it's just you can't really do too much with the guts and meat is the thing. It's just like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling terribly confident of my chances against the Emperor with my current build. The last time I beat the Emperor in a different save, I had used the Fuck you! Holy shit. Fucking give me my sashimi. Bottled water. They ambushed me, and that nearly killed me. That's new, too, where they hide behind doors and wait for you to come around to ambush you. That's new. It's evil. It's definitely a necessary upgrade for their AI, though. It means that it's they're a bit more challenging. It's absolutely fucking evil to do that, but it's absolutely necessary. IMO. Doesn't mean they have to like it, but I 100% believe it to be necessary, necessary evil. Kiosk, my favorite bitch! You say that, it's all I have to say every damn time. Eat right bit of my young little soul. You need the peanut butter jelly sandwich. You need the king of sandwiches. You need the king of all sandwiches. Let's see. Got a lot of organs. Kinda creepy, won't lie. Bit freaky. At least there's one person here that isn't, like, trying to murder me at every opportunity. You little bitch! Hey, roll up, Wade. Fix it like that. Bitches. That room was hard. That room was bullshit. Take the fucking Agiri. I was hoping to see the Hawkland salesman too, because I've got the dynamite he asked for, but, you know. I guess it's fine, he's not here. That man is basically impossible to find if you don't want to be found, and God knows he does not want to be found. Like seriously, he is the rarest vendor I've ever I think in this fucking game. You cannot find him you can't find him easy at all. I'm running low on ammo for this gun. Again? Guess we'll go back to we'll go back to kiosk really quickly to sell this Rector. Only person on the fucking planet that doesn't have ammo, by the way. She's the only one. That was the way I came. Not the way I need to go. I'm just trying to focus here because I'm afraid someone's gonna come out of the fucking woodwork and murder me. Now I see them. That was embarrassing. Nobody saw that happen. Nobody saw that. That something exploded and I got really worried. Height barrel oil. I could make a joke there, but I'm stronger than that. Standard Brutes damage of each bullet hit doesn't mean shotguns instantly get 8 bullets per shell. We could definitely try with a shotty. It could be something I can use for the Polika. What level are these at? Cavalier is almost done. It's definitely looking a bit haggard. You know what else is acting a bit haggard? My fucking ammo supplies. Hey, you don't get to, like, fucking quickscope me like that, dickhead. I saw anything. Keep hearing what sounds like a grandfather clock. He's worried. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident about going into this. I think what we'll do, we'll get to his, like, area, and then we'll just, like, get the fuck out when we can. I don't feel like picking a fight with the Emperor while I'm having this kind of gear. I think I'm gonna swap out for a different gun, maybe a different ammo. Yeah, we're gonna swap out a gun really quick. I don't feel comfortable trying to fucking fight the Emperor with what I got.
Fantastic.
Now she needs wet wipes. We're gonna try to experiment. Plague and plague. That makes poison blood. Elemental enchantment. Empty slot. Alright, so what do you do? Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Thunder Pikachu! You Thunderbolt! It's from an anime. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Poison blood tells me nothing. Alright, now we have a bunch of different scrolls. Yeah. Yeah. And another insurance, group of insurance papers. That is always welcome for me. IMO. Why do my control keep just come off? Alright. We need to... You got a 50 BMG? 9 mil. Not what I want, but cool. Alright, so we'll put the Farsight away. Now the Ploika Compact. We're gonna do some funky shit with the Ploika. Because the Ploika uses a lot of ammo. Saying 250. We'll put the Songbird away too. Now, does this bring down? Nope, kicks like a mule. We need an oil that fucks with. We need something that'll bring down the recoil. It kicks like a mule. Current gun made is a Type 80 Typhoon. It's rechambered to 12 gauge. You're gonna get 3 damage, 30 damage, 25 durability, plus 75 reload speed, minus 30% bullet speed, plus 7 spread, and Crusader scope. But also no money drops. They lose the ability to aim. No money drops would suck. We're stashing the high heal because he probably is gonna need that soon. I'm gonna need oil that, like, brings the recoil down a shit ton for this gun, because it's going to be useful. I need recoil gun ammo. Damage, will drop. This would be so awful for the Ploika, because it would just be, like, immediate bullshit. Who's counting oil could actually be good. The only issue is that this just... I need to, like... The spread isn't even the bad part about the 12 gauge one. The green ones remove recoil. Do they now? Green oils deal with recoil. Deep green ones remove recoil. What's their deep green? No, there's piss green, but piss green? That is not the correct terminology. We're gonna try this in Shavwani Fortress. Removes ammo usage change. They color code that shit. That makes sense. How much for the hologram shit? $50. I'm almost halfway there. We could buy the shitter. And I do want a weapon rack. Lost in focus would be kind of funny. It's deep green, but it's not recoil. Alright. So this gun's gonna be practically useless aiming with ADS. So we're just gonna, like, rock this out. I'm gonna fill up my thing first, actually. Hold on. I have $500. I have $50,000 I don't want to lose. A stamp to refresh every shop? No shit. Now imagine if this gun had 50 BMG. How terrifying that would be. Well, we got everybody that we wanted to get out in Shavani Fortress outside of the Hawkland salesman. But he may not even spawn in that fortress. I've made a funny gun. With 2 fire scrolls combined, I'll need to find no more fire scrolls then. Or buy them. There's also a gun that can essentially... There's also like a oil that turns your gun into a flamethrower, if I remember correctly. Fire scrolls, plus Ploika, plus 12 gauge, and fire bullet drop happens. Oh, I could make a napalm thrower. That's a scroll. I could definitely make a napalm thrower. But I hope you're enjoying the stream, everybody. Before I forget, and thank you again for watching. Oh, hey, there's a gun up here. We have a longboy already. We also need to use the longboy at some point. Wow, this gun without any recoil control on it sucks. I may have fucked up choosing this as a gun. This is a funny gun I've made, and unfortunately I fucked up choosing it. I got a stick. Scroll of flamethrower. I think I have one actually, now that I think about it. No, it's a scroll of lava I'm thinking of. I have a scroll of lava. Like, the internals of a good gun are here. We just need to, like... We just need to get the oil right. Your holy toast. Maybe the maybe that priming bolt too. Lightweight oil. Hold on. Oh my god, I am so fucking fat. RPM plus 50, recoil plus 50. I could make this gun even worse. Part of me is really tempted. Part of me is incredibly tempted to make this gun even fucking worse. What do you think? Should I add the lightweight oil to my Ploika compact? And completely annihilate any chance of this gun being usable? Your call. I want to actually level this gun up, though, and, like, you know, sacrifice it. I probably could have done that a bit better. I think with a priming bolt, it should be okay. Annihilates these queens. I think we could get a priming bolt on this, it could be usable. Another? Oh, the rice may be so slow and fat. Oh. Useless, can't even kill. I mean, this probably can't even kill. It can kill, but holy fuck, is it slow to kill. I may need to go back and put the priming bolt on this. I have a few. It's totally not because I'm wanting to just, like, get the fuck away from this gun. Oh my god, fuck off with the rice! Nearly dead. This also eats shotgun ammo like crazy, now that I think about it. I got the breastplate. Alright, we got ads coming up in about 10 seconds or so. Again, I do apologize, but the ads are how I, if it makes you feel any better, I don't really make money from Twitch, so it's not like I'm actually getting anything good from this. It is literally just here because...
Ad starting now. Ads are done.
Alright, we're back, and see you around Terracord. Have a good rest of your day. Have fun with your plans. Let me go on for a bit longer, but my back is actually starting to get a bit tight. What is this place? Hey, it's the shitter! Well, this is the opposite. I could use this. Acetic oil can be good. I need the money, though. Hey, Merms, what's poppin'? Yeah, the, what the fuck's the word for it? The big... Well, I've got, like, a phone interview for that company I told you about, like, on Friday, so pray for me. The only thing that's gonna suck about it is that I don't get to do the 3 days at home, 2 days at work at office deal that I have with my current place. It's gonna be 4 days in office, 1 day at home. What the fuck is this? Klein Bauer. Minigun to the store. What the fuck? I meant to look at that posting. Yeah, if the posting, if it goes well, Merms, I, legitimate good chance that, like, it'll, like, double my current salary. Well, not fully, but, like, almost double it. If everything goes well, and I don't expect it to. I expect the shit to go okay-ish, I guess. I'm praying it goes okay. As the first test, we obviously not qualified and who are bullshitting their resume. I'm hoping that they understand that I'm not. Bullshitting, I mean, or not underqualified. Both, really. Why did this guy have a full English breakfast on him? You know, I'm not gonna lick a gift. I'm not gonna. I almost said lick a gift horse in the mouth. Look a gift horse in the mouth. Bread sandwich. My dearest sibling in Christ, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm almost out of ammo on this gun. God damn it. Maybe we put the Ploika away. And my sulfares are fucked. Damn it! They're just doing their due diligence? Yeah. I'm hoping that the due diligence also means a job offer in the far future, but... Well, reading the questions, brother, I was planning on... I'm doing a phone screen. I was planning on literally showing them that I have my keyboard unplugged. I do really hope that they actually, like, go forward with me. God knows it'd be so nice. Cheating when it comes to that stuff. Yeah. I may have to actually head back, because I don't have enough ammo for this shit. The deploy got 8 more ammo than I thought it would. Obviously, some parenting AI, they pause for 2 seconds, talk about 30 seconds of getting quick response without any pause or hesitation. Yeah. And you know that pretty damn well. I wind up in the wrong place? I think I wound up at the wrong side of that. Fucking hell. That was a goddamn mess. This weird situation. Business want employees use AI, but you still have to know what you're doing. Yeah. I could say more about that, but I think a lot of companies are really want a lot of like the biggest dogs in the fucking game are really wanting AI to succeed as much as they can, because it means they get to pay less than, like, you know, the many costs that come with running of having physical employees for anything. More than just salary, but like payroll tax and like offices and shit like that. Really dumb shit. Which sucks. I should have got my shit repaired. Shit, great technology. It's not the Spanish silver bullet. You can simply fire and whistle your staff from a chatbot. It's also an incredibly fucking inefficient technology. Which I think a lot of people tend to forget is that it's just like it's very useful. It can be very useful as a tool. However, the algorithms themselves are incredibly data and power hungry and water hungry for the machines that are used. Which I think is probably one of the biggest points of contention for the entire industry right now, is that at least to me, that's probably the biggest, like, issue with it right now. It's just that it is essentially very much like something that is, like, polluting the water and polluting the air and, like, giving a lot of noise pollution, and it's awful for that shit. Legitimately incredibly terrible. my shit being all broken, I may just actually head back. Like, it can be useful. It can be, I agree. But holy fuck, dude. Is it, like, incredibly problematic to fucking use? And, like, even if you make... It's, like... It's also the thing, too, of how the data sets were built and how a lot of them are, like, essentially plagiarized. $200 watts. Well, I'm thinking less that and more... I mean, I'm thinking less that and more the gigantic AI data centers that fucking exist that are vacuuming up all the power everywhere. That's right. That's where I'm having the issues with, you know? It's like... That's where my ick with the whole, like, with the industry is kind of coming from at this point. Using it heavy models for stupid shit? Yeah, so they need to start charging more for that. And what would help, too, is as if OpenAI and Anthropic and all these other groups would essentially start charging for the prompts that are being used. And then if you're making a fuck ton of prompts, you're getting, like, exponentially more tokens being spent. Let's switch to smaller, cheaper ones. Yep. And hopefully the smaller, cheaper ones will also be easier to find out people are using, and they're not as pollutive. God willing. We need some I need some fucking win, you know? Another set of insurance papers I can take. Just, I don't know. I also know that I had a friend of mine basically lose his fucking job, and now I think... I don't fucking know. He's been quiet as shit, and I'm fucking worried about him. Because it's like, he was like he was a copy editor and shit, and like, he lost a job that he didn't think could be lost, basically. He did not think his job could be so easily, like, lost and replaced, only to find out that it very much is, and now he's kind of, like, up in the air about what the fuck he's gonna do with his life. Because, like, he's not happy with the fact that basically there's like a bunch of men and women who are like very much willing to throw him under the him and his under the fucking bus. Yeah, no questions. Very just translator for a law firm 10 years and enlist his job. Yeah. And the fun part is that compared to the Industrial Revolution, where apparently new jobs popped up pretty quickly afterwards, there aren't any popping up quickly. People are not having a fun time trying to find a new job right now, and we're kind of... And the AI bubble, which at this point, a lot of people are saying that if it does pop, it's taking out most of the fucking economy. You know, like Great Depression levels of bad. Kind of like up shit creek. Data centers are throwing money at people. Yeah, but if the fuck... Yeah, but if people can't spend the fucking money on the data centers, like, I don't know. Like, I really fucking hate how much that they're basically having to sneak behind people's backs in order to, like... How much they're sneaking behind people's backs and trying to sneak their bullshit in as quick as they can. Because they know that their shit's pretty that they've become very unpopular in recent memory. Really not a fan, you know? Energy production transmission. That too. It's just... I don't know, man. I legitimately don't know. It's fucking yellow mustard. I don't know where to get that. What I would like to see is that, you know, Anthropic, OpenAI, a lot of these other companies actually, like, step up to the fucking plate and, like, actually make their shit efficient. And not so fucking power hungry. I would love to see that from them. That they're basically, like, actually proving that they're not going to just, like, devour the world in search of, like, to create AI-generated images of pregnant Peter Griffin or some shit. And they're actually, like, serious about wanting to be doing shit for the better. But Sam Altman's a fucking tool who's who's too high in his own supply at this point. And God knows whatever the fuck the Anthropic CEO is doing. Because they're wanting to go fucking public, even though they're supposed to be like a non-profit. And it's probably made things worth all of his hype. Yes, and you also have the general behavior that a lot of tech CEOs have, where they really don't understand why people could be against AI in general. And are very surprised that, like... you know, said AI has... when, like, the people are, like, actively wanting or shaming others for using it. It's just... and you see, like, just the sheer callousness so many of these ultra-rich dudes have towards, like, you know, people who aren't able to get new jobs anymore. And, like, because their field has essentially been replaced with fucking robots, and there's nothing to absorb them outside of now you get to work at a data center for a living. Windowless noisy building in my backyard dries up power cups, sucks up water, and takes away my job. Not just sucks up water, poisons the fucking water. And an economy that's already pretty fucking rough. And it's like, it's not even that too, where it's just like a lot of the data that they've been fucking trained, that those models have been trained on is stolen shit. Like, people did not give their consent to have this thing essentially be created, and it's essentially copying people's art styles and work and writing styles, and like, nobody wanted that to fucking happen. Data centers poison the water. I've heard from more than a few people that the water that have data centers near them, especially where I live, that the water's fucking undrinkable now when it used to be perfect. like, boil orders and shit. Oh god, the reload on this is so slow. Doesn't sound right. Well, a lot of it doesn't sound right, man. I don't know. I believe them because I've known them for years. And if they're saying that the data centers came in and the water became undrinkable after a month later, started having issues and started becoming, like, undrinkable a month later, like... It's not like I'm in a position to say they're lying. I know them. They live in the area and I don't anymore. They really need to fucking, like, make shit more efficient with their algorithms. They need to figure out how the fuck to do that. It should be something the fucking government should be pushing them to do. On, like, fucking fines or something, you know? It's groundwater. It's apparently river water that they've been drinking from the river. It's the fucking thing. They're using, like, river water for their shit. So the rivers are fucked. From what they've said. And also the thing, too, is that this is essentially Wild West type shit. And regulations have never stopped companies from, you know, doing the wrong thing. It just fucking sucks. Because it's like, they're having, like, these are professionals who have been working in their fields for a few years now. College degrees, all that fun shit, and, like, you know, at least my buddy, my copy-editor buddy hasn't, like, gotten anything, but he's told me that he's also had people who lost their jobs earlier than he did that ended up having to do, like, warehouse work. And these were, like, working professionals that have been doing this shit about the same amount of time that he was. Basically having to fucking go work at a warehouse because there was nothing available otherwise. It wasn't like with, like, you know, when the garment factory started using auto looms. People could get jobs making it or, like, sewing shit up. You know, it's just like they went from having, where it was quote-unquote more entertaining, fulfilling work. It was like... They're basically having to do menial shit again. That they really didn't want, that they got specifically to do, got their degree specifically to avoid having to fucking do. God knows that I did, because it's either that or poverty. Did you drop something? Graved salmon. They should also be putting in regulations to make it so that way the AI can't act like your fucking girlfriend or something, man. Like... God knows it's so fucking creepy. It's not going away. No, it's not, but at the same... It's not. The genie's out of the bottle. I think everybody can agree, but at the same time... You know, people have lost livelihoods. People have lost jobs, and, like... Shit that they worked really fucking hard on pissed away in the matter of seconds because of greedy dickheads, and, like, they no longer have anything to show for it, type shit. Ow? Where are you, little douchebag? It's just there's a lot of frustration, and I think Sam Altman is very brave not having... I imagine that Sam Altman's probably got a lot of bodyguards right now, because there's probably at least a few people that are wanting to fucking gun him down. Worst part is I can't exactly blame them. I understand frustration, yeah. I'm just afraid of that happening to me. And I hate the fact that the more creative shit is being replaced by a fucking robot when it was supposed to be the other way around, where the menial tasks that were back-breaking labor were supposed to have been replaced with robots. This sucks. Really sucks for my friends, too. For my friends from back home, too. Really fucking sucks for them. I experienced the same anxiety, but the cars were automated away. I mean, not even all the blue-collar workers had that automated. It was more the factory workers. And the whole thing about the white-collar shit was that it was supposed to have basically been not really, like, you know... automated to be easily automated. You know? And like the heavy automation shit was supposed to have been like science fiction type shit. And it ain't. And I get that we're kind of seeing what, like, a lot of those blue-collar workers felt, but at the same time, you know. And you also have, like, the new anti-Luddite move, like, a new, like, Luddite movement kind of going through, and I don't blame them at all for being that way, because it's not like it's a machine that's taking their jobs, it's more just, like, it's a machine that has fucking stolen a lot. I don't know. I'm rambling again about shit that I shouldn't be rambling about. Vex wants that. I can't have that. I can't do that. Efficient oil. I would love to be able to find a fucking merchant sometime in this millennium. So I'm his friends are ripping up business mediocre labor. Yeah. I think it fucking doesn't help, too, that, like, everything that could be going wrong kind of has been going wrong with a lot of the AI stuff, and, like... a lot of creatives are pissed because it basically means that, you know, artists that normally would still have trouble getting, like, clients and stuff are now being replaced by, a machine. And now the art, and now that's just like, now even art is no longer like safe from like that shit. I don't know. I'm getting doomer as shit again. I need to stop. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that we've gotten, as a species, have gotten so dependent on something that's very obviously going to have a fucking, like, at a minimum, a bad deflation period. Soon. And that has essentially just, like, fucking infected everything. No industry is safe type shit, you know? You don't have a valet. We're keeping it. Honestly, maybe I should just, like, ignore the nagging part of my head, which is saying to, like, avoid at all costs. I will say, though, the one thing I really do want them to fucking figure out is, like, their fucking computer component usage. I want RAM to no longer be $8 fucking trillion. Disgusting. Pretty sure our colluding keep prices high. That would surprise me. And with the current administration being what it is, they will do fucking nothing because he's a dipshit. He's a man who is, like, fucking dementia-ridden. God, he really is just a fucking modern, like, Reagan, man. He really is just fucking Reagan. He's like Reagan, but shittier. Are in South Korea? Yep. The Chinese are allegedly getting ready to start infiltrating that market, which I really hope they do. Because I doubt they'll be able to put, like, listening devices on the fucking RAM. At least on the chips. Flood the market with cheap chips. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for as well. I hope that happens, and I hope that the scalpers set about, and I hope that the hope that bullshit goes down wrong. What I'm also really fucking hoping for, besides, like, you know, the AI industry's collapse, is that the video game industry in of itself gets its head out of its own ass and actually starts to, like, the release AAA actually starts to, like, improve. I don't envy Asha Sharna for what she had to basically clean up with Phil Spencer, with her having to clean up Phil Spencer's mess. I will not forgive her for fucking murdering id Engine by firing most of the engineers behind that engine, though. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And who knows? Maybe the big three manufacturer, maybe we'll actually start to see the reports of the data centers getting fucking robbed for their components really start happening more and more. And they actually start to realize that as people push really fucking hard against their bullshit, that maybe they should actually start to think about other things besides their money, you know? A big ask for any capitalist to do, for any capitalist to do, but a man can hope. Big fucking ask. And yet, so much of the government really does wonder why why the socialists have been, like, actually gaining huge traction across the United States. We gotta fucking put down the Wall Street, man. We gotta put them down. Just, I think they've proven that they quite literally are going to just murder the entire world just for an extra percentage point, just to have their graphs continue to go up. And do nothing but go up. That's all I fucking want at this point. I'm so full of stuff. I know for a fact that, like, how do I put this? A lot of my friends that weren't as, you know, left-leaning have definitely started thinking a bit more about the left-leaning shit now. They weren't the idiots to vote for Trump, but they certainly weren't all too enthused about other options. I guess is the best way to say it. Anyway, we're doing enough doom posting. I think at some point I'm gonna just have to ban any discussion of the word. I'm just gonna have to just, like, stop talking about AI on the stream altogether, because it just, like, turns into the same thing of me... of you trying to be reasonable about it, and me just being a miserable sack of shit about anything to do with AI. This is just not productive anymore. For the miserable sack of shit? Well, I'd rather not people come stay for a miserable sack of shit. I want people to have fun here and not be depressed. And just constantly talking about, like, you know, the shit that's making the world worse, and, like, wishing that businessmen would be forced to actually gain some type of empathy for anything that isn't their bottom line. Hard ask, I guess. The fuck just hit me? Rude. Where the fuck am I going? What time is it right now, actually? It's almost 1 o'clock. Maybe a good time to, like, stop for the day, I think. Not because I've been, like, doomer posting too much, I have been, but more just because it may just be... It just legitimately be time. Just celebrate your 15-year anniversary. Jesus, 15 years, Merps. Well, congratulations and have fun. A mini-disc play? Who the fuck? The only mini-discs I ever had were GameCube games. Who the fuck is actually playing on a mini-disc? Gauge chamber is probably worth more than the that NOP 22, truth be told. Load. Alright, how long have I been live? About 250. Yeah. I think you'll head back. Yeah. We're gonna head back, and I'm gonna call it for today. I'm gonna go, like, make food. And then I gotta go run Hell's Half Mile today, because I need to go buy some shit. And, yeah. Cuban sandwich? Nah, probably spaghetti. Probably leftover spaghetti from, like, last night. The only food is a Cuban sandwich. Are you eating that? So close to the Cavalier being done. Alright. I will end it here for today. Sadly, no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat food, and then I'm going to probably be running errands again, because God knows I need to, like, repotch some shit and, like, buy some other shit and do some other stuff, and then I'm gonna go, like, try to do some retail therapy because I want to, basically. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. CST, for what? I have no fucking clue. I think we're gonna take a break from Sulfur for now, and we'll do a different game. Yes, the Void, I got nobody to raid you into. I certainly have a big backlog that we could fuck with, so thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you again to Terra Court for the follow on Twitch. I do appreciate that as well. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a wonderful day.